Not a repair video today, but an assembly video. So I bought the SCURA pinhole camera kits. This is the 35mm kit. And I thought I'd make a video because it was kind of difficult to put together. It wasn't very easy. Parts don't fit too well. So I'm going to make a video of me putting together the SCURA 120. Well, let's just get started. Open up the little kit of parts. Looks like we've already opened it. So the problem I had with the 35mm kit was putting in the nuts to hold these bolts. They seem to be printed with a very tight clearance or no clearance at all, and it made it difficult putting the camera together. I had to resort to a hammer and screwdriver, screwdriver, use a crappy one that you don't care about, not a good, nice one. This is a nice screwdriver. Don't use as a chisel, and a hammer. I also have some drill bits, some pin vices, just in case I had to make some holes bigger. Can't remember if that was a problem. And of course the sandpaper that came with the kit, which we will get into. So the first part of assembly is to put these little, I think they're M2 nuts, into the slots here so that we can hold the front of the camera on. So I'm going to get some tweezers, and these actually, that's a lot easier. Nah, they're still getting, it's such a deep hole that they've made. See how far down it has to go? That just, it wasn't designed quite correctly. Okay. Maybe, now that one's not going in well. It might just be that the 35mm kit was not well designed, and this one is better designed. Nah, gonna have to, nope, gonna have to go a little crazy on it. There we go. So I don't know if you can, I don't think I can show the camera, but I am seeing that the nuts are fully seated. And then we have to do it to the, what is this, the top part? So, ooh, this is even worse. Can't say I'm very impressed about the print quality of this kit. I bought the kit from them, I didn't print it myself, and it's kind of rough. I'm going to open that up. I don't know what filament they used to print this with. It feels like PETG, or maybe even sillier, they use like an ABS, which I hope not. It's not the best looking. I think how this camera is used, you could have got away with PLA, definitely. There's no reason to use exotic filament. PLA changed some of these fits and finishes. Yeah, this is the problem I had with the 35mm kit. They just don't line up correctly. It's just easier to use brute force. I'm not that far enough down. Yeah, that's way too deep to put one of those printed holes. Okay, that's seated. Use the next one. Makes me wonder how their medium format camera kits are. They're this kind of quality. They're not inexpensive. Even this kit was not too cheap, considering what you get. Those are magnets. Okay. So we have that done. Two halves will go together. We have to put some kind of light filter there. That's what this little red dot is. Oh, huh. I can't place, it's like from a board game. Can't place where I've seen those before. It's a cool kit. It's a nifty idea. So that goes there so you can see what frame you're on, which is better than the 35mm kit where you can't see. You have to count. Okay. That nut came pre-installed, so I don't have to install that. This one came pre-installed, so I don't have to put that in. I'm just looking to make sure there's nothing. Ah. Put those nuts in. Is it that? Yep. Kind of do a, put it like that. And then see if I can pull it through. Maybe I'll just put the camera together. And I don't need to worry about anything else in here. No. Put that together. Oh, I don't know if that's going to close it up well enough. I hope so. Darn it. Come on. There we go. Ooh, yikes. And that nut's in there, so we just put the bolt. seems to be a crack back there that it's not closing it up. I guess you can't put a bolt anywhere else. Well, we'll just hope that. Okay. Now we can do the pinhole. I might have to get some glue. That's what I had to do last time. So this, clean out this hole. There's some, not the best. And then also make sure it slides nicely in here. Yes, see, it's not gonna slide at all. So again, it's a weird material they used. There's no reason why they couldn't have used PLA. So let's trim up that edge. I have to get my little jeweler's files out and file that off. That's what I did with the other kit that I didn't film putting together because I thought it would go together very easily. There we go. That seems to be fine. Now, just have to make sure that it isn't too high. I had that problem too. I might sand this whole face smooth. The back is smooth. It's got this step on here, so that makes it difficult to sand. Overhang the edge. There we go. This sandpaper was provided in the kit. That might just work. Can clean that up a little bit with. Germs it has now. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. Very nice. Okay. Now to place the magnets. They have to be, or at least I glued them. I don't think they fit in there without. Oh, maybe. Okay. Maybe I will luck out. Oh. Double check to make sure that they are all facing. The polarity is the same, so that they are attracted to each other and not repelled. Okay. I think I can get away without any kind of glue. Let's chamfer that hole. Hopefully the magnet will now fit a lot easier. Well, I can do this and try to make sure it stays the same direction. I could have marked it. There. Double check. Yes. Okay. So, now, we don't need the magnet holder. The little pinhole is in here. 0.3 millimeter hole. It is somewhere in this package. Ta-da! Here. Issue I had is that the magnet, yes, attaches to it, attracts it. So hold it, and then this is that gonna, yep. This sticker here is what you use to hold it in place. Ooh, I think, here's what we'll do. Just set that there for now. Start over here. It should probably be center of the frame. Okay. Don't stick to my finger. Put that there. There. Well, that worked out fairly easy. As long as it doesn't move. Okay. And then this goes here. Slides back and forth. Okay, don't need those. So the final part of the shutter assembly, I think you would call it, is to place the, I want to say they're M2 screws, M2 bolts. They seem very long, but that's the only ones I have. Okay. Nope. Let's use my old iFixit kit. There we go. 1.5 millimeter hex. Oh, so much easier. I guess they're engaging with the nuts. Okay. All right, now this plate first. I want to say this part gets this for some reason. So it's not. Let's poke these out. Don't rip, don't rip. Okay, we're good. That looks, oops, right there looks good. I guess. Hopefully that is the, yep, the top plate hole. Okay, don't need that. So this will go here, but let's see. Ah, yes. It doesn't, oh, actually that fits a lot better than the 35mm kit did. I am going to still sand these edges. This must be fun to watch. I don't know if they want it to be a tight fit. I didn't go too aggressive. Let's see. Sand that nose off quite a bit. Okay, I think maybe I will luck out and this will go together without very much modifying. Okay, give it a shot. Do I want to sand that down? It's kind of rough. It doesn't matter. Okay. Put these little tiny screws in there. Little tiny nuts, I mean. Use the tools to put them in. Oops, that one doesn't, oh, those two are loose. Yeah, their print settings are not the best. I don't know what they're using. Okay. Ah, darn. Darn it. There we go. Oh, did I? No. I thought I had to put these on first. That's the last thing I have to do after this is put on. I want to make sure that this top plate will actually install before I actually, let's tighten it a little before I go too crazy. It will be easier to sand it if I don't have to worry about those. Let's see. Maybe, yeah, they might want it to snap in there. Okay. Yeah. The top plate for this one, I had to do some aggressive sanding to get it to fit. This here would not fit in. It was not even the same shape. So I was expecting to have to sand quite a bit. The print settings, like here, the infill does not reach the perimeter. Or, well, that's a lip. Is that a lip? No. Yeah, I don't know what printer they're using, or if they're trying to pump these out way too fast. So let's see. Let me look at the picture. Yes, this should be the take-up spool. So the knob should be over there. Okay. so we don't get it wrong. And then they use these little doodabbers. And all they do is snap into here. Supposedly easily. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Screwdriver. I might need 2 screwdrivers. As I stab myself. A good one. Maybe it goes this way. It might not be directional. I know I said this was my good screwdriver, but I don't think they have. Both sides are the same. It looks like. Ooh, I see an issue here. This fuzzy, like, velvet is in that hole. I think that's going to interfere and make these knobs hard to turn. On the 35mm kit, it's rough to turn these. And they're not very grippy when you're outside doing this. So let's slice that. Lower that friction. It might be. It's not like they wanted that to be a light seal because it doesn't reach over there. So if they were hoping for that to seal off any light from leaking from the top, they should have made those closer. I don't know how, how they can be that far off when they fully modeled this thing. I have to check the 35mm. Maybe that's the problem, why those knobs are so hard to turn. Because I have this fuzzy stuff underneath. Okay. Let's try to remember which one goes where. This one is the take-up. So, oh, wait. Aha. Nope. It's almost going. Not want to snap in place. I have 2 more. Maybe they're different thicknesses. No. Well, that's a little bit better. Great. These might have to be sanded down. Yeah, they're just not easy to turn. Okay. And then what they use to engage, I have a spool here, is these things, which I hope they hold up. That is not, nope. Those are in there. that one's in there. Okay, so it should go that far in. There we go. Okay, just a lot of force. Okay, and then it will just engage in that, and the other spool will be on the film. The spool fits in there. Yep. Okay. And this can then go on. I guess it's good that the top plate snaps like that. This unwind spool is not good. I wonder. Oh, geez. Oh, you know what I bet it is? It seems like this is narrower than this. I think when you snap this on here, it's pushing that. Because that's not difficult to turn right now. I might do something silly. I don't see why I need that so close. I don't want to take those knobs off. But if I ruin this, I can always 3D print a new piece. Probably be better quality anyways. Let's try not to cut my hand off. There we go. Let's go here. Oops, there we go. I think I want to do both sides, just so it's not possible to squeeze that. Oops, there goes the tip of my knife. Guess I didn't need that blade to have a tip. I bet that's the reason my 35mm kit is so hard to turn. We might cut those off of that one. There we go. Oh, much better. Still has some spots that are there. Just wear it in. Okay. Well, that was a lot easier. And then I got the range, or the viewfinder, which I would suggest if you're looking at this kit to buy, maybe skip this. I think you could just point the camera in a general direction and have something. Oh, I don't have. They don't give you. Oh, okay, you use the top of your film carton to cover that. Well, that's pretty cool. I can't complain about the kit. It's very nice. It was, I want to say, $90. You get all the hardware and everything. It's open source, so if you did want to just print it yourself, the hardest part is going to be that pinhole. But they do sell the pinhole. They sell the hardware kit, so you could buy that. Maybe do that and print your own body, and it might come out in a little bit better quality. Well, I don't think I need to take this body apart anymore. Add these decals, make it look like a real camera. It does look so much better with those on. well, that's there forever. Just don't stick to the back, those dots, because I'll never get them off probably. There. Alright. Eyeball it. Close enough. Ooh. That's kind of way off, but I don't think anyone's gonna really care what my pinhole camera looks like. Let's try that again. Maybe like, there we go. Ah. Good enough. Perfect. And what else do we have to do? This front piece. Do they look the same? Yes. They also offer wood inlays, which look very nice, but the process for putting them on is I think you gotta super glue them on there, which, again, no one's gonna really care what my pinhole camera looks like if they ever see it. That's close enough. I'm not gonna worry about those. So to me, doesn't really matter if mine has a nice wood inlay. But it does look cool. They're more expensive medium formats. I might want a wood inlay just for the price. But for the price of their medium formats, I think I would just buy a used medium format camera. There. For some reason that side was much easier, it seems like. Okay. The back. Left side. I'm getting the hang of this. That's probably why these seem so easy now. Well, just do that. No one will know. If you don't tell anyone, no one will ever know that it's not perfect. Okay, and now the top. Let's try to be smarter. Oops. Get over it. Good enough. Okay. And then just the knobs. That covers up a lot of ugly. Ooh. That's got some. There we go. It's not very centered. They could have made that a little bit bigger. Sticker. Maybe wood inlay on just the knobs would look cool. I think the rest of the camera could be this fake leather. Let's see, I bet this is similar. Yeah, cool. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then this sticker here for the viewfinder doesn't actually fit this style. They must have another style of viewfinder. I think they have one you 3D print that's just like a hole that you look through instead of actual having glass. So there you go. That goes there. This goes on here. And then you crank that down. So the top plate doesn't fall off. And that's it. That was very simple. There you go. 2 of the Goodman SCURA pinhole. 35mm, 120 format.